They say the sky is the limit, but you know what happens when a young factory worker is launched beyond it, alone in the middle of a secretive space race. This is the haunting and hidden story of Valentina Tereshkova, first woman in space. Was she a hero, symbol, or Soviet propaganda? Born in 1937 in the small Russian village of Maslenikovo, Valentina's childhood was anything but extraordinary. Her father died in World War II, her mother worked long hours in a textile plant, and young Valentina, she dropped out of school to do the same. But outside the factory walls, she had a secret, a passion for skydiving, one jump after another, over 120 by the time she was 22. What seemed like a thrill-seeking hobby would soon launch her into legend. In the Cold War's deadly game of one-upmanship, the Soviet Union had already sent the first man to space, Yuri Gagarin. Now they wanted another first, a woman. From over 400 applicants, Tereshkova was chosen, not because she was a scientist or a pilot, but because she was brave, working class, loyal to the party, and an expert skydiver. She trained with male cosmonauts in Star City. Simulators, isolation tests, G-forces, all behind iron curtains and cold silence. June 16, 1963. Vostok 6 launched into the heavens. Inside, a 26-year-old woman with the call sign Chaika, seagull. She orbited the Earth 48 times in just under 3 days, alone. She became the first woman in history to see Earth from space. But what the world didn't know, what the Soviets never admitted, was this. Her capsule had a fatal error. The navigation system was set to propel her away from Earth, a mistake that could have sent her drifting into the void forever. Tereshkova spotted the anomaly, corrected it manually, and said nothing to the public until decades later. Back on Earth, she was celebrated like royalty. She met world leaders, paraded through Moscow, and was used as a shining symbol of Soviet equality. But behind the scenes, something strange happened. She never flew again. Rumors began that her health in space was worse than reported, that the mission had been more dangerous than they ever admitted, and that her role was more political than technical. Some called her a pawn. Others, a Cold War heroine. Tereshkova went on to earn a doctorate in engineering, became a politician, carried the Olympic torch in her 70s, but her legacy remains tangled in awe, in mystery, and in silence. She was a pioneer, a survivor, a woman chosen by a regime, but who rose above it. Was Valentina Tereshkova a hero of the cosmos, or a silent witness to secrets we may never fully know? In the endless black of space, even legends leave shadows. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next video.